Is there something I can do?
Sit, Data. This isn't my world. I don't belong here.
You and I have something in common. You are not natural to this universe. Nor am I. However, unlike you, I have accepted that I am unique to this universe. There are no other beings known to exist that are as I. Since I am here, there must be a reason for my existence. You are also here, Tasha. Therefore, you are meant to be.
I hope so. Data, Counselor Troy told me that here, we once had a relationship. I assume that we were intimate?
That assumption is correct.
Were we a couple?
No.
Was it an ongoing thing?
We were only intimate once.
How was it?
You seemed to be enjoying yourself immensely. However, you later claimed that the incident never occurred.
I'm sorry.
There's no need for apology.
Have you been with anyone else?
No. You are the only person I have ever had an intimate experience with. You have always been special to me because of this.
What have you found, Mr. LaForge?
Captain, I'd say Tasha was left here fairly recently.
How?
The disruptor blasts the Romulans used to break the rock and leave the crate left residual antiprotons.
Dr. Brahms?
Yeah, she's a program I created to help me figure this out.
I see.
And you're certain the Romulans were here recently?
Yeah, I'd say within a week, but we'd have to run more tests to be sure.
What kinds of tests?
Dr. Crusher found that Tasha's body was emitting tachyons.
Tachyons?
Yes. She assumed when she saw Data's tricorder readings that the area was filled with tachyons, and that Tasha's body was merely leaking what she had absorbed.
And if you run a full-body scan and the tachyon levels have subsided, then we can assume that Dr. Crusher's readings are correct. However, what we think you'll find is that the tachyon emissions are relatively constant.
Which means what exactly?
She's sending and receiving transmissions.
Picard to Data.
Data here.
Join us on the bridge.
I am on my way. Data out.
Do you have a plan, Mr. LaForge?
Yes, sir, I do.
Let's hear it.
Well, I'd like to fire a few probes to create a tachyon detection grid.
Like we did during the Klingon Civil War?
Exactly. A cloaked Romulan ship entering the grid will disrupt the tachyon field. We'll know exactly where it is.
You said you believe that Tasha is sending and receiving transmissions via tachyon emissions.
Yes, sir.
Is there any precedent for this kind of communication?
Not that I'm aware of.
Is Tasha aware of these transmissions?
No, sir, I do not believe she is.
Picard to Counselor Troy.
Here, Captain.
Please escort Tasha Yar from her room to sickbay immediately.
Is everything all right?
We'll discuss this later. Picard out. Picard to Dr. Crusher.
Yes, Captain.
I'm sending Tasha to sickbay. Please alert me when she arrives. Picard out. Goodbye, Dr. Brahms.
Good day, gentlemen.
Computer, end program.
Mr. Worf, prepare 3 probes. We're creating...
Captain, there's an energy reading 800 meters ahead.
Raise shields.
Severe damage on deck 7 and 8.
Return fire. Evasive maneuvers.
Tasha?
Fire photon torpedoes.
To the bridge!
Tasha, stop!
Our weapons have been disabled, and our shields are lowering.
Greetings, Captain Picard.
Sela, what is the meaning of this?
I see you've been reacquainted with my mother. Now that she's taken control of the bridge, she will pilot the Enterprise back to Romulus, where I will deliver the Federation flagship to the Senate as a gift.
The Federation will retaliate.
That will mean very little with the Enterprise and her crew on display in the Romulan capital. The psychological blow to the Federation will be profound.
I assume the Romulan High Command is unaware of your activities.
Assume what you will, Captain. All that matters is that I am now in control of your ship.
And you turned your mother into some sort of bioweapon to do it.
My mother's fate is no concern of mine. She is human. How?
I've blocked all tachyon emissions from the Warbird.
Tasha, are you all right?
Yes, sir. Shields are back online, Captain.
Return fire.
Aye, Captain. Direct hit. Their weapons array is now offline. The ship has entered warp.
Welcome back, Lieutenant Yar. You saved the Enterprise. Are you all right? Tasha! Medical emergency. Crush her to the bridge.
At least now my death has purpose. Data.
I'm here.
How is Geordie recovering?
Dr. Crusher says he'll be out of sickbay within a few days.
And you?
Physically, I'm fine. Mentally, I'm still a little shaken.
Understandably so. What are your findings, Mr. Data?
It appears the Romulans had altered Tasha's DNA. Her introns were mutated to send and receive tachyon emissions. When the Warbird left the system, the tachyon emissions ceased, and so did her bodily functions.
Her body will be returned to Earth for burial. I suppose we should be on our way to Starbase 112. Dismissed.
Captain,
Yes, Mr. Data.
you were with me when Tasha passed on. Her final words were, "my name." Why would she choose my name to be her final statement?
Perhaps she felt comfort in your presence. You did spend a fair amount of time with her before her death.
Thank you, Captain.
You're welcome. Come.
How are you, Jean-Luc?
I requested that Tasha be assigned to the Enterprise all those years ago. She was one of the bravest people I've ever known. And now we've lost her for the second time, after, by some miracle, that she'd been returned to us. Some things are never meant to be.
Some things aren't, but we should be happy for the things we have. I'm here for you.
Go ahead, number one.
You wanted me to notify you when we're an hour away.
Yes. Thank you. Picard out. Some things were never meant to be. Adieu, Natasha.